my Madden. It's like my draft championship team that I picked, and I didn't want any. I didn't want
two of the more memorable Super Bowls in recent history. The Giants and Patriots are underway again.
This isn't the team that I have, right? Yeah, this isn't.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I gotta see. Yeah, this isn't my.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away, and that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position.
Hold on, guys, I gotta check
there,
something out.
couldn't hold on.
Okay, I have paused it. I already have what? That's weird. Okay, whoever if you guys are just now tuning in, I had to go check something out. But we are doing my team that I made for my draft. So let's I really almost had a really good play there. But I don't know. My quarterback ain't Brady, is it? Oh, God!
His throw incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change.
Canadian Killer X and football. Sometimes Infinite Warfare, please, OM. Tell it. You want me to play Infinite Warfare? Is that what? You want me to play Infinite Warfare, Canadian?
Play clock winding down. Dalton now to pass. And able to find Garçon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there.
You want me to play it? Text that, yes or no. Because I don't know if you want me to play it or what.
The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times.
No!
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
No, he intercepted the ball.
Close to the 30-yard line.
I know, but do you want me to play?
Together a team in draft champions week 1. It's early. You might have some of these mistakes.
You're exactly right, because it does take time to build chemistry, trust, right? Understanding where guys are going to be. And I think that's what led to the interception. They just
okay, let me can I finish this game and then play it? Can I do that?
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Yes, no.
Come out here in the I. After the INT,
I think I got a pretty good defense.
The left side throw complete to Adams.
Okay, cool. Okay, so as I was saying, guys, this is the draft championship, and we are going, this is a game that I'm going to be playing to try and get to the championship game, so hopefully I can win. I had a pretty good lead there, but he intercepted it, so don't let him run it.
Really well done.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a third and
Hey, Zach, do you have, you have Infinite Warfare?
Position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. McCarron from the gun on 3rd. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty.
And you
Come on.
You
can when I play? Okay. I'm pretty good at the zombies, dude. I got really far.
No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
After the penalty, it's called out.
No!
And able to get him inside
Won't
the
let
5
you.
here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have
The New York Giants.
Some runs are blocked so
Don't
well.
let the New York Giants get in. No New York Giants. I came in for that sack. If that would have, if my
To throw, McKinnon.
No!
Get on in for a giant touchdown. Marcus Wheaton from 4 yards out. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
This is the time to redeem myself.
Speed limits out there, and all
Ah!
glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
Nice one, Zach. Nice one.
You are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
I'm so close.
Be careful about being too cautious.
Hold on, Zach. I'm not exiting the thing, but I'll be right back. I gotta tell something, maybe something.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
I made a pretty good play there. I very much liked that play. It was very good. How do I flip it?
The offense lining up 1st and 10.
Hurry up, play.
The play clock's running down. They go play action here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings
Come
up 2nd
on.
down.
What are you gonna do about it? So funny. Zach, are you ready for school to start back up?
Play fake. Here's Dalton. Dancing to his left. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly.
Do you? Do you want school to start back up, Zachy Poo?
On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
And this is incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for.
Me too. I'm ready for school to start back up to see my friends like you and Lagan and that. But yeah, meh. I could care less.
Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. To throw here, Dalton.
Now catch this one.
And he checks this one down to Williams. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds. So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete.
Challenge. Better let me challenge that. Challenge play.
The coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
Both feet are down. What? That is so not right. Okay, I'm just going to sack him in my own end zone.
It did not pay off.
Oh, I better sack him.
He lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Brian Cushing, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play of who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play,
alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon.
That's right, boy.
It's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation.
I am so ready for him to fake this.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. With it is Brown. A good return there, call it 15 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
That's right, we have great starting position.
Back out onto the field.
PlayStation.
And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Oh!
Out of the head to the defense. Congratulations.
Almost intercepted.
But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and
Zach, I'm scared for the science fair.
That kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Andrew Corliss, the big tight end, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Oh, shut
love
up.
this route because a lot of times they'll fake
Not you, Zach. I'm talking to the game.
And get a little bit of space
Swear.
and then come across the middle because in their
I
mind,
swear of it to you, brother.
and then drop the hammer on the
He's got to make this catch.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Okay, let him intercept it there. Let him. It's all right. It's all right. Let him intercept it.
Get the football back.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the 1st half alone. Again,
Sure. Not you, Zach. I'm talking to the game. Let him. If I sack him in my own end zone, it's going to be my ball. So just
Here's the
shut your mouth.
offense now as they get ready to take over here.
He's going to run it. I'm calling it. I knew it.
See if they can get something going on this
Don't let him. I to the no. Name is no, my number is no. You better let it go. You better let it go. I to the no.
And affect their play.
Now Whitlock, the fullback. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Rashid Hagman in on the stop. So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd.
Oh, they're going to freaking pass it now.
Now here's McCarron on 3rd. And
No!
that's caught by Tammy. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Ooh to the no.
It's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Again, it's Crowell. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football.
Oh, my
situation,
God.
it's almost a tendency breaker.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 7.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game.
Right.
Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And now they'll throw it with McCarron. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st We're back to New Orleans after this.
Chat? Yeah, paying attention to the chat. You said no offense. I know. He didn't make that catch.
Coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Defense. Defense. I say defense. You say no.
Schultz has got it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
11 yards.
Please let me challenge that.
For number 11. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Give them 18 on that one. And that leads to a New York first down. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. One receiver left, 3 to the right. On 1st and 10, here's A.J. McCarron. Out to the right here to Wilson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Now, coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Sponsored by Mountain Dew and Doritos. What does that mean, Zach?
And McCarron will try again on second.
What is that?
And he just chucked that one out.
What does that mean, Zach?
Everyone's reach.
What does that mean, Zuki?
A wise call not to take
Zuki, 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 Zuki. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Oh my gosh, he moosed the cooch.
That'll bring up a 4th down.
Oh my goose, he moosed the cooch. Oh my goose, he moosed the cooch.
70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They had a long way to go. They started that drive at their own 3, and they scored 3 from it.
What an excellent job by an offense that could have very easily just said, okay, let's just take a few plays safe, pump the ball away, and play some defense. Instead, they found a way to attack and put themselves in position to put points
Translate
on the board.
next 2 messages.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here. Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. And that one will
Really?
fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
He's open all the way, open all the way, open all the way. Really? They're going to get the ball back anyway, so.
Picked off by Keith Tammy. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Does it really even matter, you know what I
Now thrown
mean?
in this game.
Because they're going to get the ball back anyway.
The holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. Now McCarron throwing on second. A screen complete to Crowell. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Here's Davis now. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this is going to hit the goal line. And hey, you.
Get the ball.
Yeah, you. John, why'd you skip Larry's halftime? I'm just kidding. I don't know who you are. But if you're John, I bet you're pretty freaked out for a second. All right, let's get to the 3rd quarter. On the return, it's Niall Davis. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
I'm ready for this message, Zach.
Offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
I think this is where we see how the game has moved along a little bit. Free safety, no blitz, but reads the play, has no responsibility in coverage, and takes a gamble and goes and gets the quarterback.
Well, is that a spot, though, where when he's coming, the quarterback needs to be able to find somebody or not necessarily?
Has to, because with that amount of time coming from the
Oh my God,
position,
I'm never going to win this game. I haven't even scored once yet.
Goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs here.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, cut the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners.
Hello.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
First down, McCarron. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tamme, there. That'll bring up 2nd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
I know Wulu means Chinese.
Back to the air on second down. It's McCarron. And Tammy with it over the middle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That throw has to be a quarterback's dream, doesn't it? Big tight end, curling in the middle of the field, so it's great sight lines for him. And when they show their numbers back to the quarterback, when they sit down right there, that should be pitch and catch.
And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Isaiah Crowell, 30 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Well, partner,
why
that's another
Chinese?
explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This one fielded at the 5. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 20. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So Dalton now. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
So the defense forces a 3 and out, but they got some help along the way. They threw it on first down, and when they were unsuccessful, it became second and long. Didn't get it again on another pass.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. 11 yards on the pickup, and they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll roll him out right. And this one's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Here's Dalton. And complete. On the right side, it's Corliss. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And he'll be taken down at the 34. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. Now Ryan Suckup will come on and try the field goal. On the right hand, back now here live in New Orleans. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 9 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Would have been a long kick. It was prime fake field goal territory. They faked it. They got it.
So much for defense in this situation, because the natural play there is you go into what we call safe. Meaning, you don't really rush on that one. You almost concede if they want to kick a long one like that and make it, so be it. You just don't give up the fake. Yet, they did anyway. Poor execution on the defensive side.
They run it again with Williams. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard
Okay,
down
guys,
to the
I'm
20.
gonna exit out of this, and I'm gonna put in a new game for my live stream. So I'm gonna exit this out. Zach, be ready, because the live stream is gonna be coming. So I'm gonna see if he wants to do a friendly quit before we leave, but I guess not. Okay, but I'm leaving. So guys, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe, and make sure to subscribe to Canadian Killer X, and the Football Miners sometimes, because they need their channels and they need everything they can get. So yeah, you guys need to do that for them. Thanks, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe. Bye.